I was just checking to see how loud the noises outside would have to be to get through the auto gate, and none of them do. That's pretty amazing. If there's a loud vehicle driving behind me, it won't trigger the microphone. That means I can have my window open. It's freaking cold, mind you. So this stream is called Whole Hog because, well, that's the question, isn't it? At this point, do I go the whole hog? Because I'm really enjoying this game. I'm starting to wonder if I'm gonna play through the whole thing on stream. Or if I'm going to carry on playing it in my own time. Because I did a couple of things off stream, a couple of things I needed to get done that I did. For example, hey, sushi. So for example, I found out that there's actually this challenges menu, and I completely ignored this. But when you go down this challenges menu, there are rewards you can claim for having completed so many challenges. Get a tick when you enable them. Instead of just giving you everything automatically, you have to go through this menu. Oh, that's cool. Dueling feats. I get a Halloween pumpkin mask. I want that. So yeah, all these rewards, you have to go ahead and enable them once you've earned them. If you don't do it, the reward stays unclaimed. Were you saying something just before the stream started? I was. Oh, did it take a while to register the start of the stream? Oh well. The reason why I've named this stream Whole Hog then, just in case that was missed, is because I don't know whether I'm going to cover this game in full or not at this point, because I'm enjoying it so much I don't mind playing it in my own time. And playing it a little bit in my own time yesterday, not doing story stuff, just clearing stuff out, means I've been able to unlock a lot of appearance bonuses. There's some pretty cool stuff I got my hands on. So I'm pretty sure I uninstalled the sexy the sexy mod I had installed. So I think we're good. Yeah, it's back to normal. That's all right then. That's the outfit it modifies. So yeah, I now have like a great deal of customization options just because I've been going through unlocking them all. I love that there is an armor option. It's pretty freaking cool. So as it turns out, once you collect an item, even if you have to dispose of it or sell it because you don't have inventory space, you keep the visual of it. So let's say I want to equip this hat. Defense 39. I can have it with its original appearance, which is this. Or I can customize it with the appearance of any other hat I've obtained in the game. So while this is kind of weird, it also means that you never end up having to get rid of a hat that you like the look of. And the same goes for any piece of equipment in this game. You can customize any piece of equipment to have the appearance of any other piece of equipment. And that is pretty freaking neat. It means you end up not having to chuck away things you love, because you can just equip them with something else, with the appearance of something else. That's pretty neat. That's one of the things I figured out yesterday. Been going around activating new side quests and completing some side quests. But we've got this story stuff to do. And first off, I want to get Confringo. Or we could meet Professor Weasley. Let's get Confringo, because Confringo I need in order to do some of the Merlin quests that I'm missing out on.
Revelio.
I now have the ability to fly as of yesterday. Turns out Revelio's pretty powerful when you're on a broom. It marks everything, even like remotely nearby. And I put some talent points into mastering Revelio yet. Which made finding stuff in the game world pretty easier. I did some stuff in Hogwarts earlier today. There's some rooms where you have to do some quick maths in order to open doors, and I was quite pleased with myself because I managed to get that without having to look up the answers. It was relatively straightforward. This game is getting really good. Like, for real, this game is getting really good. That's curious. You didn't hear me until the transition from the gifts to the XSplit being XSplit. A couple of other things I've done. I have gone into the settings of this game and fucked around with the upscaling. We're using NVIDIA DLSS in performance mode. So now we're actually rendering the game at half the internal resolution that I would have been running it at, and making it all up with upscaling. Now, here's the joy of this. By rendering the game with half the graphical fidelity and then using AI to upscale it, the game runs so much smoother. Like, the micro stutters I was having, like the macro stutters, shall we say, are gone. The game is still an unoptimized piece of shit, but generally speaking, it's just running so much better than it was before. Still some things that could, you know, do with being a little bit faster, but generally speaking, this is a pretty stunning level of performance now. Whee! Yeah, this is the PC version, which, as it turns out, is notoriously, like, unoptimized.
Sebastian,
it's the PC version because I'm using a gun.
Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
I don't know why my character's mouth
thank
stopped
you for
moving.
what you did in the library.
It must be
course.
something to do with the
Scribner tried to give
skin
me
tone
detention,
mod.
but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
I'm going to learn
This way.
Confringo. So let's Confringo. Oh yeah,
There's a
yeah.
secret
got a
passage
gun.
just here.
It's
The
well
gun's not in the
disguised.
normal game. That's for sure.
Lumos.
It's just a... I got a flashlight on the grip. Yeah. Obviously not part of the real game. Down we go.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named...
I'm gonna go ahead and put the face mask back on, because if the If the mouth isn't going to move, then I should at the very least put equipment on that hides that. Lol.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that.
Yeah, those challenges that I was that I found out that I could
lose to her again.
redeem
I should tell you.
gives me more inventory slots to work with.
So please.
Because I was like, I'm doing these Merlin trials, why don't I have more inventory? And as it turns out, I'm supposed to go in the options and enable the extra inventory, because I wouldn't want that normally.
Daily.
Ridiculous.
We've never
But
been
it's not
caught.
automatic.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
Ooh.
Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned.
I agree.
To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Yes, please. Teach me.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo!
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the
yeah.
targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Confringo. So this I actually need for some of the Merlin
Have a go at
trials.
those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that it's nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Oh.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
A ranged fire move. Oh,
I
Andy.
have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Maybe I can be your
Just
sister.
let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Maybe I can
She
take your
misses
sister's
Hogwarts.
place.
She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm
What does that
not
even mean?
entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Oh, that move is so good. Books. Pile of books. The physics is so much fun. Oh, that's amazing. The physics don't even know what to do.
Confringo!
Yeah, I'll be making good use of that one in combat. Definitely. Arcade boards, yeah, I couldn't possibly justify the cost of an arcade board. Even with a super gun. Why would I run an arcade board?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your
Wow,
help.
this guy sure is a twat.
Sebastian is going to...
No one's gonna miss you! And you won't even see it coming! And I started blasting! You fucking
No one around me is going to...
burn! Okay. Hey, Johnny.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard
Duncan
all about
Hobhouse?
you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class. and,
not
well,
Ho
mine,
House.
unfortunately,
Hobhouse.
took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that.
I'm picking on these people, it's
Anyway,
great.
to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go and find evidence that I've been there to make it
Hidden
look like
herbology corridor.
it's evidence that he's been
Sounds
there.
intriguing.
I see. Whee! Gotta love rendering a game at half the size and then upscaling it. Sometimes you just have to. Venomous Valor. Find an into the room of requirement. What's the other side of Hogwarts? Maybe somewhere I can drop nearby. If not, I'll fast travel. There's nowhere really close by I can drop. This bridge, maybe? Can't dismount here. Really? Imagine not allowing me to dismount on that bridge. Curses. I should really get all the flue flames in the castle unlocked.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
Ah, see.
Someone telling on
Wrong one. Put it.
In the Goblin Rebellion of
The
1752.
chest.
The minister
Oh, another one of these. Oh, son of a bitch. Right, okay.
Fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're
The other
telling.
panel, there it is.
Nice,
Right.
Peeves.
Well, I know how to
It
do
was
these.
Albert Boots.
3, 0, question mark. 1 is unicorn.
Fight, it's a bold
The numbers don't
attack.
change.
Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves.
It's
You'll
2.
get us in
It's
trouble.
2, which
In
is,
trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a
the goat.
snack. She
Right.
says it's a boot, and he
12.
says it's a flack.
Unicorn is 1.
Enough.
So,
You'll get
that's
us all
5. I
attention.
need a 7.
And you're both
0,
wrong
1,
anyway.
2,
It was
3, 4,
Hephaestus
5,
Gore.
It wasn't
7.
boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
That should open. Let's recycle the same puzzle all throughout the school. They're not too difficult to complete, though. I don't mind taking a moment out to do some quick maths to unlock some stuff. I really need the spell soon to disable locks. Confringo! No, that's not it. There's a lock-picking magic that opens up a lock-picking minigame. But, I haven't got that magic yet.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
That wall? Yeah. This school is magical. Magic school.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Room of
Ordinarily,
Requirement.
a student might stumble upon this room
Requirement.
entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco. The vanishing
Evanesco?
spell.
Wake me up!
Evanesco.
Say
Certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
How can I deal with all these chairs? They're in my way.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Evanesco.
Excellent work.
Nice.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Keep going Merlin's beard. Where in Merlin's name? Merlin, Merlin,
Goodness.
Merlin.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got.
Santa Claus.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until
Santa,
we locate
Santa
Deke.
Yes,
Claus.
Dear me.
Revelio, keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Life. I'm a living a lie. Evanesco. C. Give me that. Ah, yes, unidentified items. That's another thing that
Hope
this
isn't as
room of
precarious as it
retirement is.
looks.
Room of retirement. I'd love to go there and never leave. The room of requirement is good for,
Revelio.
but we haven't been taught how to use it yet.
No, not
Evanesco is M&S Co. Isn't there actually like an M & Co company? I can't remember what they do. I think I've seen their gift cards hanging up somewhere. Maybe at work. Bathtub note. Flush. 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 Flush your shitty game. Shitty games. They're all shitty games. I'm surrounded by shitty games.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Man and Co.
What was
It
that?
might be that, and they changed their name because
Was that a golden
sexist
snake?
or something. Can't call it Man and Co. because women buy bits in here too.
And find out.
Tell me I can't climb over that.
Revelio.
Revelio. Oh, great. Trapped myself there. Oh, they were a shop where you buy a house to live in. Oh. An estate agent, you mean?
Confringo.
I get through this.
Revelio.
The point in coming here. That's not it. Oh. I figured it out. Can I open the chest from here? Yes, that might be how. That might be the solution. If not, I was just awesome.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Imagine a game along these lines that has, like, Fantastic Beast stuff in it. Oh, that'd be so good.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke
Thank you.
has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
He looks
Of
like he
course,
should be in Lord of the
Professor
Rings.
The room of requirement.
There's a
will
lot of sort of
always be
overlap
equipped for the
between,
seeker's
like,
needs.
the
It's
beasts that
unplottable,
appear
so
in
won't
Lord of the
appear
Rings
on
and the
any
beasts
map.
that appear in Harry
Most
Potter. It's
happened
all from
upon
the
it by
same...
accident, if ever.
Well,
Deep seen students in need
Tolkien
of
is the
extra file for
source.
potions stumble upon the room filled
Harry
with
Potter
them.
would have been influenced
You
by
seem to have
Tolkien
accessed it
and
in
other
its form as the room of
forms
hidden
of fiction that
things.
were
I was
influenced by
thinking about
Tolkien.
needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
I would say Harry
Just
Potter
close
was
your
definitely
Imagine the room
influenced by Tolkien.
precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You could argue there's also a great deal of Narnia influence in Harry Potter, but again, I would say Narnia was probably influenced by Tolkien. Depends what era they were. I don't think Narnia was first. It might have been.
You've given yourself quite a campus.
I haven't watched the Narnia movies either. I'm familiar with the universe
I look forward to
by
seeing what you do with the
osmosis.
space.
There's a lot of allegory,
And it seems the room is
whether
provided you with a
admitted or
desk of
not, there is a lot of
description.
allegory
Excellent.
in Narnia.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
The desk of description. Velvet school robe. Let's have a look at the stats on these then. It's locked to level 21. I can't wear it yet. Celtic Glister Scarf. I don't like the way it looks, but I like its stats. Thankfully, we can alter the way it looks. Oh, and there was an outfit that I haven't... Ah. $35. I've got the best thing equipped.
Revelio.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a
Oh yeah, I
brief lesson in conjuring.
probably would have seen
The room might
some
not
of the
provide everything you
BBC
need on its own.
Narnia
Conjuring.
Yes, the magic of creating or
children's
conjuring
series,
objects.
maybe when I was a kid.
I'll teach you.
Conjuring spell!
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by
I remember
vanishing
nothing of
objects
it.
in the room, such as the chairs you vanished
I would have been
earlier.
very
In
young
fact,
when I
you
watched
should
it,
have
and
enough resources for now.
I gotta be honest,
see.
I've drank a lot of
Can I
alcohol
regain
since then,
resources
and
by
that
vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed.
makes you forget things.
Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Conjuring, conjuring, conjuring spell, la la la. Conjuring, conjuring, conjuring spell. Items used to brew potion. Oh. Tables. Oh, I can customize the room of requirement to my liking. Oh, some of the things I picked up, but I'm like, how do I use them? Now I know how I use them. Small potting table. Gothic potting table. Change color? Oh. Ain't that cool? Conjure a potion station.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
That's pretty cool.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you
Turkish
may have.
Delight. Oh, man.
not
No,
underestimate
Turkish Delight
those
I can get into.
insights.
Is that like cubed Turkish Delight? Because that's good. But also Turkish Delight with chocolate around it is really good as well.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if
So
I
I can
need
only
anything.
use
Thank you.
Good luck.
that magic here.
I shall linger a bit
Got it.
longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
So it's like Minecraft, I can have like multiple tables doing potions at the same time. If it's like super potions that take a long time to brew. "15 seconds isn't too bad. Woo! Turkish Delight's so good. Well, Sushi, keep an eye out next sort of Christmas time, because you'll find that there's a lot of Turkish Delight available around Christmas time, usually.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all
Pound
the
shops
potions
are
you've
usually
brewed.
full of it.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Done.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough.
I have the moonstone you requested.
Good. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking.
In the
don't
meantime,
you try
you'll
it on
find
the walls
Fry's
and floor?
Turkish Delight most of the year round. And that's Turkish Delight with chocolate covering it. It's so good.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Conjure floor decoration. Well, I can conjure them and then destroy them, right, if I don't want them.
Deek cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Aha! In fact, I don't even need to keep them. I can just undo them and it still counts.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Undo them all. Ahaha. Still counts.
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're ready. The altering spell will allow you. You can change the.
Allow me to
Let's get started,
customize.
shall we?
Yes. Teach it to me.
Dick thinks you should be proud.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
I want to make this table black.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's path. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Alter the balcony or the floor of the room.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Speak to Deke. Do 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 do. Deke.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Gothic.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Oh. You can change the ambiance by speaking to Deke. Deke.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise
Is
me.
golden syrup used on pancakes? Yes. Golden syrup is perfectly acceptable for pancakes. Treacle, if you're weird. Treacle's good. If you're weird like that. Pretty much anything, really. A few months ago, I had some golden syrup left over from, like, the McDonald's breakfast pancakes. And I had a Rustler's burger that was like, add your own sauce. I had the little packet of syrup there. And I put it in a microwave burger. And it was really nice. So anything goes, really.
Professor, I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is
Getting
your
some
space
pancake
now.
cravings.
Use it wisely.
I'm not sure if I'm really craving anything at the moment.
Deke cannot believe how
How's
many
it doing with my
beasts you have
potion?
here.
My plant, rather. 2 minutes 28. Conjuring a dung composter. I don't have one.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Being able to conjure stuff is pretty neat, I must say. What I think I'll do is dedicate a space to potions. And then I can dedicate a space to plants.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Deke cannot believe. Deke struggles to believe things that are easily believable. Cool. So Dittany leaves. Oh! And it yields every 10 minutes. Right, okay, I see. I get it. Oh, and I can brew them indefinitely. Oh, brew them indefinitely. Right, okay. But I just have to make sure I buy all the seeds the next time I'm out. I can brew them indefinitely. Righto. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. It yields 5 each time. Oh. Well, that's the easy way to make potions then, isn't it? I think that table's facing the wrong way. Yeah. Right, that gets me my Wiggenweld potions up. Right, okay. I get it, I see. I want to build jack-o'-lanterns. Guess I have to find them, don't I? Well, it's cool. Room of requirement is cool. Oh! I've opened up room of requirement talents now, haven't I? Let's take a look. Edorus potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectiles back at enemies. Oh wait, no, I had these open. Invisibility potions effect. Longer. Chinese chomping cabbages. Duplicate. Yeah, no, I don't actually have use for any of this stuff. Yeah, I saw through this before. The enemy shields for the Maxima potion might be useful, but I'm currently more interested in Dark Arts, which isn't unlocking at the moment, and more of the standard spell related stuff. I could actually use the other spell pages. Would you say it's worth the price, ERB? That would ultimately depend on whether or not you can afford to wait. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan who's got to have everything Harry Potter, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, absolutely. If you're somebody who's only sort of slightly interested in the Harry Potter series, like vaguely, or you just want an action adventure game to play that's like a WRPG, you can wait. You can easily wait until this goes down in price. It ultimately depends on how invested you are in it. If you're like, I just want to live my best Harry Potter life, you know, then I would say, yeah, get it. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the remaining spell sets, because it's annoying me that I don't have them active. Maple syrup sausage. Wait. Make a burger with pancakes and make. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Are there any challenges I haven't marked as completed? Really, there needs to be just a claim all button. Or claim automatically button, or something like that.
Revelio.
You can build some Edorus potions. 30-second brew time on this. I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes in this room just to get my next set of Dittany leaves to make potions with.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you
What's next quest-wise? Professor Garlick's assignment 1. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandate on multiple enemies simultaneously. I've done those! Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, okay, that's fine. I'll buy another venomous tentacula. I'll buy another mandrake. Off to Hogsmeade. Off to the Magic Neep.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Yeah, I need a Mandrake and I need a Venomous Tentacula. I've had them before, that's the thing.
Welcome. Come on in.
Sundays are so dull,
Where
you
was
know?
I? Right. Oh, yes.
Can't get... Oh, it's the plant shop I need the... Sell some of the stuff that I don't need. $42.
You have a good head for business, haven't you?
39. 34. Velvet School Robe is better. And it has increased damage with Crucio. Woo! Don't think I have Crucio yet. Hey, Vlad. What I'm going to do then...
No one can say I don't keep it stacked.
Switch into the better robe. Switch the design of the robe back to a Dark Arts robe. I love that you can adjust the appearance of every piece of
You're
equipment.
after something fresh.
Right, as tempting as it is to buy those seed packets now, I think I should... Emporium... Is it J. Pippin's Potion? I think it's J. Pippin. It sells mandrakes and tentaculars. I could just grow them myself.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
No, it's not here. Then where is it? Focus potion recipe. Maximum potion.
I hope to see you again.
Why are the students all full-grown adults? You only really see the students that are in 5th or 6th form. So generally that's, what, 15, 16 in the UK. So they're mid to late teens, which I guess you can get away with making them look a bit more adult, so to speak. It's also not to off-put the adults that want to play the Harry Potter game and don't want to, you know, be playing as a snot-nosed, sniveling little brat. I can see the reasoning for doing it that way. Terms and Scrolls. It's the other one, isn't it? World map. It's across the river. Yeah. Hogsfield. Zoom in a little bit. Oh. Where was that shop? Is it on? Fucking hell. Ironshire. Oh, Babcock might have some, but I don't think it's him I'm thinking of. Like across the river must be this place. Hogsfield. They're all college age. There is a sort of, like, common belief that people used to look older. It's certainly true that people are being born colder every generation. There might be something to it. Is this nasty potion lady?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
No, it's not.
What can I do for you?
There was a nasty potion lady that
What do
was
you have for
very
sale?
rude to me in a side quest.
What can I help you with today?
It's not this guy.
I hope to see you again sometime. Aren't you the student who ran all...
At this place.
Revelio.
Some chests around here. Can I get them yet? No. Locked behind a... Ah, there's a couple here. Some coins. Better than nothing, I suppose. Mighty number 9, that shit.
Revelio.
I'm glad I've got this running a little bit better. Now that I've tweaked some of the settings. On. It could be on then. No, on was the little fucking goblin. It was like, ah, my stuff's been taken. I had to help him. I think that was on. We'll check to see if he's got some mandrakes or tentaculars or whatever.
This could prove dangerous.
If not, I'll have to think about maybe growing them myself. It means getting the seeds. But Magic Neep will sell those, probably.
I cannot thank you enough for all you did to get
On
my
was
cards
this
returned
goblin
to
guy.
me. I've been painting and painting.
Oh, he's got them. Sweet.
Incredible how such darkness
Mandrake.
can inspire such beauty.
Right, okay. Damage, don't need anything. Dittany leaves. I've been growing my own back at Hogwarts, so that's
Appreciate
why.
you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again.
Right. So... Acquire and use a Venomous Tentacula. Acquire and use a Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Well, the best thing to do then would be go somewhere where there's multiple enemies simultaneously. And I can think of many places around here. But, the cave is probably a good shout. Because wolves count as enemies. There we go. There we go. That's that done. Shit, I don't have... I haven't set my skills back. My skills are all messed up. My skills are all messed up, so you better drive, brother. Right, okay. Gonna have... a set with Wingardium Leviosa... Set to Repulso. Right. I want to make sure that's in the same position each time. Exploration skills. Mainly. The fourth one. No. Right, okay. Wrong button. I'm on the wrong set, that's why. I'm getting caught out trying to do the combat feats. Keep 2 enemies airborne. That might be tricky to do. No, it won't be possible with the way that I play. I should maybe focus more on surviving and less on trying to complete battle feats. So what's up? Not much. It's a Sunday. It's cold. I got the windows open to air out my space. Thought I'd play a bit more Hogwarts, and when I was playing it on my own, it just, you know, not being able to progress the plot, because I was progressing the plot on stream. I didn't realize how much I was enjoying this game until I was lamenting the fact that I couldn't progress the plot. So... I decided enough was enough. I'm gonna play some more, and here I am. The game is that good that I wanted to get progress on it so everyone could see. Everybody can watch it. What does this do? Horticultural History of Blackwood Maze, Part 1. Oh, it's a maze that I have to complete. Aha! Joke's on you. Aha! Can't photograph in-game videos, cutscenes, menus, or certain gameplay moments. You shits. Nvidia Ansel is like, we're not gonna let you see the layout of the maze. Left. Right, left. Right. Son of a bitch. I had the layout from above, and I've still managed to get lost. Even cheating, I managed to get lost. Right. The end of this, turn to my right, then take my next right, and take my next right. I totally did this legitimately. Turn right. Take my next right. Take my next right. Hey! I knew that. I totally didn't use Unreal tools. You can't prove anything! I didn't cheat. Hey, make your game an Unreal Engine. Somebody will patch in UE tools. Even if you take them out of the cooked final version. Trust me. Someone will put them back in.
We have the most annoying rule of creep.
Professor Al Pacino. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting there's a professor who looks just like Al Pacino in this game. Professor... Was it Fig? Was Fig the one that looked like Al Pacino? Herbology class caused so much stuttering and, like, errors before. But now we're running the game at half the resolution.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
It's nowhere near as bad. Is this the one I did?
Revelio.
No.
Incendio.
I completed one of these, but I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one, I think. So it didn't come up and say, completed a Hogwarts mystery! Which it would do if it was a new one. Yeah, no, I've done this one. Look, the chest there's been opened. Ugh. Why are you showing it as a fresh chest when it's fucking hell? Waste of my time. Oh well, that's how you complete that one. If you're curious. If you're playing the game yourself and you're like, how do I do that? That's how. Yeah, no, I completed that one. Some of the puzzles are copy-pasted, so I don't know if they're reusing one, you know? Whoa! Performance in here is bad. But at least it's not, like, causing major stutters on the live stream anymore.
Watching plants grow could be so interesting.
Yeah, there's a herbology corridor side mission I need to do around here, actually.
Oh,
wonderful to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor. Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along. Thank you, Professor.
Coming?
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Wingardium
When
Leviosa.
executed correctly, you should
Now
be able to pick
remember,
up boulders as though they were
swish
sticks of
and
Smithboard.
flick. Swish and flick.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium.
Here it is.
Here we go. I've set
Wrong
some
one.
crates out for you in the next room. Wingardium Leviosa. You're a natural.
Whee! Boing.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I can't use it while I'm standing on an object. Right, so there was a side mission here where I have to get into the herbology corridor. Now it's very naughty and I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it. Because XP and appearance. Especially the appearance part. Surprised how well this is holding up, just with DLSS on and streaming it at the same time. Kind of remarkable. Seeing as Fortnite with DLSS on, when they added it to Fortnite, ran so fucking
These straight lines
garbage.
are one spark away from becoming kindling.
If I tell you the solution to the puzzle, then you don't work it out on your own and you don't feel intelligent. You don't need to tell people every time they come across something that can be set on fire.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Lumos. Devil's Snare. Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Can you tell me how to get rid of Devil's Snare? Yes, Potter. Devil's Snare.
Confringo.
Bringo. Yoink. It's in there. Time to relax with some lemon water. Stream and packet. Sounds good.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to switch those two spells around, because instinctively, I go to do my light on Y. I think because that's what it was originally set to at the start of the game. What? The fuck? I could have sworn I just heard a uh-oh from somewhere. Wouldn't have been from this game.
A piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Maybe there's a wild bird outside or something that started imitating sound effects it heard.
Lumos.
Go. Fringo. On Fringo. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Devil's Snare.
Lumos.
The mic will pick up cars and vehicles going by if I'm speaking at the same time, but it should not pick them up if I am not talking. Don't think I missed anything down here. No, that appears to be it. Revelio isn't... Oh! Some coins. Aha! Revelio isn't an amazing skill unless you're on the back of your broom, then suddenly it's amazing. So I would love to see a mod that just replaces the standard on-foot Revelio with the on-broom Revelio. Can't be too hard to make a mod like that. You just need to know what in the pack file needs to be changed. And then you just add a version of that file that's modified in as a mod so that it loads after the main game files are loaded. Can't be too complicated, surely. I'd do it myself if I could be bothered. Return to Duncan, even though there's a garlic. What's Garlic's new list of assignments? Grow and harvest flux weed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. To learn Flipendo. Anything that fills out my spell tree is worth doing. Let's go ahead and see this Duncan first. Because he's not too far away. Spoils the magic if I have to wait to be able to open the door.
Have you found anything to Prove my bravery.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venom. I appreciate you getting it.
Of course.
This is sure to put an end. This'll show everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein dunking for me.
Venomous tentacular robe. Amity. Right. Might as well carry on with the story quests. So, the map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages in the secret map chamber I found below the school. Report to Professor Fig. What if Professor Fig is a Professor Figment of my imagination? What if Professor Fig figures that I'm some goody two-shoes, but he's actually some really nasty bad guy? Professor Fig, that would be a bad series of events, wouldn't you? Don't worry, I'm done with the Professor Fig bit. Well, that's what you Professor Fig got.
I don't feel well.
It turns out it's a Professor Figgin' lie.
Last time I was in there, she'd spilled
Where's this chest then?
and I
Above.
swear I saw
Oh, in the rafters.
it. With what? I don't know. Water or something.
Levioso, are you sure? Nurse Blaney is highly regarded. I can't see her doing anything untoward. Regarding Leviosa.
No, but what if she did? And what if that Skelegro doesn't work properly now?
What are you getting at? Go on, spit it out.
Well, what if, for instance, it only grew half? Or they grew in a funny shape? What about that?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. Nurse Blaney would never...
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess. That's on magic.
How did you know?
By the
Confringo.
Vince's face every time he sees you.
Burn! Okay, I'm done. I'm done being a meanie.
Oi, can you help me?
Oi, can you help me? Oh my god.
Hello there.
What do you want?
Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure.
No.
Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag
Anne,
her
how's
away
it going?
from her Puffskein. I found 2 maps lying about.
Hey,
both leading to
Lessa, how's it
locations
going?
around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
I hope it's good treasure.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Might consider it. Oh, I actually have to follow a map? Not a fucking chance. I'll do that in my own time. I'll do all the side missions when I can give a shit to do all the side missions. Like, near the end of the game or post-game or New Game Plus or whatever. You will follow the map for us. You do pay. Okay. Let's take a look at this this side quest then. Cash in the castle. What can I say? You do pay.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Notice that the game is just, like, dying a whole lot less. That 2 clicks video, like, really helped in just, like, getting me to understand what the fuck it is DLSS even does. You know? It kind of explained it to me in layman's terms.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Find the second landmark for treasure map. Yeah. You render the game at a lower internal resolution, and the AI bumps it up to a full resolution. Basically, you render less, and the AI does more. Make small image big using AI. Yeah. AI phallic enhancement when? Well, we've already got that in VR chat.
I'm getting closer. Revelio.
Still can't lockpick yet. I haven't gained lockpick skills yet. Give me that magic page. Level 1 lock.
Revelio.
Not here.
This stairwell looks promising.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around.
There's a butterfly quest around here.
In a big city like London.
Let's have a look at it briefly. Okay. I might come back to that.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Here. Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I adore the hamlet.
What does it look like on me? Oh, it's an appearance option. It goes against the style of what I'm wearing. But I can coordinate. Something with trousers. Yeah. Oi, got a license for that? Have ya? Got a license? Governor. Got Mad Eye Moody goggles. I can do this. You can still see the glasses underneath them. That's great. Kind of fun. Anyway,
Lumos. I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going on.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
You know, it's at the top of this stairwell. Didn't look like the bottom of the stairwell. It looked like the top of the... No. It'd have to be the bottom. Have a look at that picture.
Lumos.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. Professor Anai seems so logical.
Definitely, like, the light from tall windows. Question is, where else in Hogwarts are there tall windows like that?
Revelio.
Oh. I'm not here. Gotcha.
Lumos. Revelio.
Well, I've managed to stumble across something completely different than what I was looking for. Oh, this is another way round. Right, okay. I got one of these in my room of requirement. Ah, it's locked! I end up getting this skill that undoes locks, and it's just all going to be garbage treasure. I need to take that upstairs with me.
Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go.
One more bell missing. Well, I've stumbled across a completely different Hogwarts mystery now. Oh, more unidentified items. I'll have to go back to my room of requirement shortly. Or I can build a well! I've now unlocked a well! For my room of requirement! What do you mean Half-Life 2 puzzles? This game wishes it was Half-Life 2.
Confringo. Revelio.
Bell. The page here. And then carry physics object to specific place. Well, yeah, but, I mean... Okay, yeah. You got a point. I'm trying to argue it, but I know it's pointless to argue that. It's like someone saying the sea is wet, and you're like, well, no, actually, wet is what things are after they've got liquid on it. But you're like, you know what? It's just not worth it. Yeah, the sea's wet. It's easier.
Revelio.
Struggling to see that other bell.
Revelio.
Yeah, I get it. But where's the bell?
Revelio.
Seeing it. It's driving me mad!
Revelio. Revelio.
I've started this puzzle. I want to fucking finish it now. I can't figure it out in the next 2 minutes. Jug.
Revelio.
Would have expected it to light up if I use Revelio, you know? I know about that, but I can't open that because that's a lock. But it wouldn't be inside that because that's a regular treasure chest. The bell's got to be somewhere else. Like sitting somewhere on top of a table.
Revelio.
If it is here, it doesn't show up.
Revelio.
When I Revelio. It's downstairs somewhere.
Revelio.
See, other, like, gameplay elements that are to do with puzzles show up. Absolutely and utterly wild. There would be no reason for it to be this far away. Been 2 minutes, streamer! Why haven't you given up on this puzzle yet? I had an issue yesterday where for a puzzle I had to get these balls to go in particular holes, right? Ha ha ha. And I ended up knocking the balls, like, far away from where they were supposed to be by accident.
Revelio.
And then I had to fly around looking for them. Because they wouldn't despawn. Like, they stayed in the wrong place. I had to go looking around for them. No, I've given up on this. If the solution is... It's under the stairs in the top section. What? Where are we looking? Ah! You legend! Oh! Points to Gryffindor. What do I get? What do I get for activating that? What's my reward, though? Was that my reward?
Revelio.
A bit further down here, so... It must have been, like, unlocking that frog thing. This game is so magical, it doesn't make sense. Lol, it has no reward. Ah! Oh, fuck's sake. It's just one of those Hogwarts mysteries. Oh la 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 dee da.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh. Well, I had fun. How about you? Great! Summoner's Court match. I know about that. I just don't want to do it on principle. Oh, this place looks pretty dark and menacing. Wherever I've ended up. I'm just looking for that window with the potted plant. There's a butterfly that needs leading back to that painting. Hunting a butterfly with a gat. Wouldn't you? You had a gat? And there was a butterfly that needed hunting? Someone with like a Sphinx statue. Really anywhere like that in Hogwarts? I reckon it's in one of these rooms I can't access. I'm not gonna, like, lose sleep over it. It's not that big a deal. What do you call a Sphinx's butthole? Sphinxter.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
A Sphinxter. That's good, honestly. I quite like that one. That's kind of clever. Oh my god, cutscene glitching. Had a situation earlier and I couldn't capture it in time. I was stuck between two boxes and I started spinning and I stayed in spot, but the camera went into the sky. There's a game that takes 4,056 hours to complete. I would tell anybody who's thinking about playing that game to go get a life. Maybe go outside, touch Grace.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse.
Oh, is it an idle game?
I found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming.
Idle games are dumb.
There, but not before I got a
If
few
it's not
Dahlia's
hypnotism
richer.
clicker, who
What did you
cares?
find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hey, Inu. The reward higher up. Can I get higher up in here? To find another way around. It's on the other side of that wall. How does one get? Probably related to that there was a door with a lock on it. Yeah, it's probably related to this. So, can't do anything about that yet, either. Because everything's locked off. Right, as we were, the map chamber. I was like, oh yes, let's just carry on with the story. But we did a side mission.
I was hoping to see you.
Sure thing.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Fuck knows why her mouth stopped moving.
Yes, I thought it was
probably
odd
one of the
He
mods
asked
I've
me
got
to meet
installed.
him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
Crash
Anyway,
Bandicoot
he told me about
flavour.
a secret cavern.
E-fuel.
I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map, believe it or not. It's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Ah, they take me most of the way there.
Map chamber, by the way, and a portrait of
I was
Percy
wondering if they
Rackham
would.
awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
He's obviously a bad guy. He's about to do something evil. He's Ganondorf. His not very subtle facial expression just gave him away.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here...
Nah, he's just
the
British.
Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
My wife.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability.
Sure do.
The potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, None of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong
Imagine
hands.
a story where somebody
They will
sets up
test
all these
your
elaborate
abilities, both
secrets to
innate
hide something,
and learned.
and then somebody just
But of
comes
equal
across the
importance,
actual
everything you
final
witness
treasure
as you
without
complete
completing any of the
trials
previous
will
steps.
inform what you
So
choose
then,
to do with
someone who
all
follows
that
all
we
the steps
share.
at a later date
You will
finds
need
that the treasure is
patience.
missing.
The trials have much to teach you.
That'd
It
be
will take
great.
time.
That'd be a great story.
I'm afraid we
You do
don't
all
have
these
the
trials,
luxury
and then
of
the
time.
wizard is like,
We have
"It
waited
appears
this
it's
long,
no longer
Professor
here.
Fig.
What happened?
Surely a few more.
What happened?"
Respectfully, sir, while I
And then
do
they're
not
like,
know the
"You
secret
lied to
you
me,
keep,
magician."
I do know that our young friend here has seen traces.
I'd watch
Traces
a
of
film like
powerful
that.
Dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light
Then
of your
I will
considerable
now
skill
pronounce you
and all
husband.
you
Oh,
have
wait.
already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
That's such a pretty map.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
While I've been flying around.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
And then I started blasting. La 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 la. Pacino is a good guy for now. Beep 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 beep. It's always beep beep with you, Mr. Watch. Madam Kogawa has an assignment for me. Oh fuck yeah. Oh. Oh, my queen. Stomp on me more. Right, okay. Do I have a... I do. A Floo Flames near there. You telling me you don't want to be stomped on by the hot Japanese lady? Come on. You're just lying to yourself at this point. Whee! I swear I got this under control. Probably.
Revelio.
There's one. There's the other one. Over Hogsmeade Station. Why do I get the feeling I've done the Hogsmeade Station one? Maybe they didn't spawn any there. Because, they need them for this side quest. That way. This game's so good, though. It's been ridiculous so far. Hi-Fi Rush, this, Ishin's out fairly soon. That's 3 games in the first 2 months that are, like, real GOTY contenders. You cannot play Quidditch in this game. Dead Space Remake, for the people who are into Dead Space Remake, definitely. I can see that argument. So far, this year's been fire, and it doesn't look like it's stopping. There's no Quidditch in this game yet. I get the feeling that they might release it as a DLC further down the line, or they might make... If I was in control of the license, and I was a greedy, money-grabbing piece of shit, I would probably release Quidditch separately as a live service game. That way, I can wrangle 2 years' worth of money out of Wales. What's in here? It's a scarf, and it's better than what I've currently got equipped. Righto. It's not actually set as the quest I'm tracking, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, Dead Space Remake. Oh, so many great games, so little time. We're jumping into Ishin as soon as that launches. We're on Ishin.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Is this your room, Kogawa? Oh, Kogawa. Stomp me!
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Glacius.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Look at the mountain-shaped spell.
Well done.
Freezes enemies. Dude, that's sick. Let's go ahead and slide that into one of my combat
here in my office.
sets.
There you go.
Yes, Atomic Heart. Oh, I had zero interest in that until recently. I want to check it out now in spite of the manufactured controversy regarding it. And just in general, I didn't realize we were getting... Like, the game has "you are empty" energy. I'm ready for some full-on Eurojank. So bring it on. I'll be disappointed if it isn't rough around the edges.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Those combat challenges, I am nowhere near ready for those yet. I've unlocked a couple of them and they all just kick my ass. I don't think I was allowed in this part of the map before, was I? Yeah, see how it's all, like, old-fashioned painting? Like sepia tone. I've unlocked a new area. Yeah, because I'm sure if I could have been here, I already would have, and unlocked the flue flames.
Over here.
Yes, Elden Ring style games are great, but they overshadow other potential games.
Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Go on then. Use a disillusionment charm, you dumbass.
Quickly now.
Petrificus Totalis. I'm finally learning Petrificus Totalis.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Stealth kills. I love it! That's so cool!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. There must be something here. Ramrock's...
I know I heard something that time.
It's like doing a Spider-Man stronghold without getting spotted.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Ah, but have you done...
What's that? Who's there?
Took me forever to do one of those without getting spotted. It was a really hard trophy to get. This seems a lot more straightforward. There's also not a timer on being in stealth. It's handy. Wait for one of these to change where they're standing. It's not like a forced stealth section. I can go all out if I wanted to. I could just run in and start blasting. I'm hoping that maybe shooting something nearby to make a noise might...
Someone there?
Woo! My feed on your stream went back 20 minutes on its own. That's interesting. And there were issues where people couldn't hear me speaking straight away at the start of the stream as well. I wonder if the internet's just being weird today.
What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Come here, you.
Looks like I'm forced to do a fight here anyway. Oh, shit. Switch to a move set with some actual offensive skills in it. Anyway, I started blasting. Because you read out the Sphinx joke, and I was like, what? What? Yeah, sometimes that just happens. YouTube could be weird like that. See how I did that section in stealth and the game just decided you're not in stealth now? So yeah, it wasn't really a full stealth section. The fact I did it all in stealth must have upset the game.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
How on earth could they have known about this place?
Revelio.
This whole thing is YouTube's fault.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
It's all money, though. It's not dropping anything else. Oh, wait, no, I've been here. I've fought enemies here before. Yeah, I've flown around here. I wondered what the significance of it was, and now I realize it's a story location. Yeah, I've been here. I've shot goblins here.
Revelio.
They spawned here all the time,
Looks like
regardless of whether
entrance.
I was ready to do the story or not. But this wasn't here. That blue bar didn't appear when I scanned.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
An unlocking charm, yes please.
Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Share that with me. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. something else I picked up recently that was better than what I was using. I should upgrade everything. Checked gloves. Increased damage from ancient magic. Unknown hat. Now I've got the room of requirement. Almost everything I pick up is going to be fucking mysterious. I'm happy with the robes I've got because they raise my curse damage. Cup of tea. See a random cup of tea.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Very funny, Adam.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked.
Ooh.
Commanded to access
Secret
a
reservoir of magic.
I'm afraid I cannot say more.
I'll dive right in.
As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Teleportation, yeah, wash, shabba do.
Downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Hera.
Aha!
Confringo.
Send those books flying. Oh! The first trial. 72 hours remain.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Over.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
That's cool.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
My mate.
Revelio.
These are
Items I can
welcome
throw.
sight.
Yeah.
At least I know what to expect this time.
Expelliarmus. The curse damage. Stupefy. Freeze him. That's pretty good. 45 combo. Pretty tasty.
These look familiar.
You feel like the combat is easy. If you're paying attention, yes. If you're just like jumping in and blast, 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 no. But if you're paying attention to when to dodge roll, when to parry, then yes, it's easy. You can't just run in and be good. But it takes very little effort to be good. If you're just paying attention to the on-screen prompts. It's kind of like Batman and Spider-Man in the same regard. Like, the combat is pretty easy if you're, like, just paying attention to what you need to press when. Yeah. Low skill ceiling, but high barrier. I don't really think there's, like, that high a barrier to entry, really. I think it's more that the combat is what it is, and once you understand how to do it, it's piss easy. It's like a plateau. It's like a completely flat. It's like a completely flat sort of
More statues.
plane, you know? Roll. 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 Roll.
Not making this easy
Yeah.
on me.
Nothing sandwich. Yeah, maybe. I think that's, yeah. Perhaps that's a good way of describing this game's combat.
Looking for traces of ancient magic.
It's simple.
Where?
Easy.
Revelio.
I mean, we've got to keep in mind that the audience for this game, the Harry Potter fans that this game is sort of marketing itself to, are people that perhaps don't normally play video games. Like, I'm thinking that the people that this game is marketed to are maybe the people who would normally play The Sims, or like an adventure game or something like that on their PC. I don't necessarily get the impression that the people this game is marketed towards are people who are familiar with action games. Now, maybe I'm wrong in saying that, but
I presume I'm looking for traces of
if you're
magic.
releasing a game like this and a lot of non-regular gamers are going to be playing it, then the combat may well be difficult for them. Even if it's simple, the combat may still be difficult. So it's not that the game's combat is easy. I think that's not the right term to use. I think the game's combat is simple.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Yeah, I'm using DLSS, totes. Loving it. It runs so well. Rendering the game at about half the resolution I was before. And the performance is night and day. Night and day performance.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Well, yeah, I don't really care for, like, whether or not a game necessarily looks good on PC, because it's always going to look good. What I care about is getting as close to a smooth frame rate as possible. And
I'll never get used to these
this
floors.
game with DLSS on gives me a way smoother frame rate. And that's what matters to me. Dealing nearby curse damage, that's what it's all about. It's all about that nearby curse damage. It's small, but it's there. Yet. Mistimed it. Woo! Yeah, I can't really tell much of a difference. I could sort of I could see that FSR was better than no FSR when it was FSR 2 and it was normal, but when it was FSR 1 and normal, I couldn't really notice that much of a difference. But whether or not I notice a difference visually doesn't matter if the frame rate is solid. And here, not only do I notice a major difference, I'm also getting a much better frame rate. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best of both worlds for me. Can't jump and grab onto that. Is that a Disturbed song then? Be like, oh my god, he doesn't even know that's a Disturbed song. Why am I even watching this dumbass? He doesn't know a fucking thing, man. I'll figure this out. Try to get every achievement in Fallout 76. They missed a trick not having 76 achievements. I'm so confused. Or not. Come on! I did it! Clap, 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 clap! Better be clapping. The fuck happened? Did I accidentally throw one? Typical. LB is too easy a button to press. I'm better off setting it to an item I don't have, so I don't accidentally press it.
Revelio.
Bussin' for real. 21 Estus flasks! My dude! Whoa! Leza D doing your message thing that you can do. Is that what you can do? I can't remember. What is it you can do? When you remember? You can, like, send a membership message or something? Member milestone. Ah, yeah, that's right. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. You did just see that, right?
Revelio.
All right.
Don't like the look of this.
Yeah. Stupefy. Shit. Wrong button. Base stream doing combat on the edge of the platform. Doing combat at the best place for me. Destroy the orb as it's charging up. Not sure what that means, but I'll do my best. I don't know. Can I deal enough damage to that? Works for me. You're getting me towards my 100 combo achievement. Fuck. Lightning? That'll be a new one. I haven't learned a lightning skill. I think there is a lightning skill.
What a relief.
Oh, the potion. Yeah, there's a potion that lets you do lightning damage. I don't carry any potions with me that aren't really the Estus flasks. I mean, that's all I need. If I take damage, just drink another Estus flask, forehead.
Confringo.
Googled how to do it. How to do it. 1. Get Penis. 2. Get for JJ. 3. Put Penis in for JJ. How do you do it? Because it's too late for me to do anything about it now. I had my gun out. A spell to match the color of the orb. Right, okay. Generally speaking, in most games, you don't attack with the same color. A fire Pokemon doesn't take extra damage if you hit them with fire.
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened.
I'm sure I'll get another chance to fight one of those, maybe in a battle arena or something like that.
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
Then I shall teach you Avada Kedavra. That will take all of his pain away.
That you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is
I'm sure there will be. I'm sure one of the combat arenas in the late game will have one of those. If not, I'll have to fight another one of those at some
So I'm
point.
to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your
Percival is one of Dumbledore's middle names. 111. Huh. Huh. Dumbledore is an old English word meaning bumblebee.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Ominous. She's a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Oh my god. Female Voldemort. My wand was doing something weird there.
Now to find a way out of here.
in that cutscene.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Teleporting back to Hogwarts? That seems convenient. My wand was too whenever Professor Garlick is on screen. Yes.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
What's wrong with your mouth? I think it's something to do with the pale skin mod.
And you
I think it's fucked with the mouth
you found
movements.
floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
But I think it's kind of funny
You will find a similar
that she
artifact
speaks
in
through a
each
closed
trial.
mouth.
You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey. you
That
have set
plus the
forth.
gun,
Once
just
you have
like
them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
it's hilarious.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what
Is it really going to be like
I will be honest.
Ranrock's
I've
wife
no
has
idea
like
where to
stubbed her
start.
toe or something,
Actually,
and he
I
wants
might know of
pain
someone.
removal magic?
I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget.
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Charles Rookwood. Get right up close to that dick.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to
Because
manipulate the
my
power
character's
of
got
ancient
green hair.
magic during
Is
our
that
time.
why?
If I am
I can go to
correct,
Hogsmeade and change it back at any time
you should
for
be able to
20
use
coins.
them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
It's autumn. I had this spoiled for me today by Jim. He's like, "Oh, have you had the seasons change yet?" I'm like, "No." Oh, thanks a lot, asshole. Would have been nice to have discovered it, but to be fair, I've been taking my sweet time with this game. What the hell is going on with my cloak? NVIDIA Cloth FX. Okay, there we go. Better. Owl mail? I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. I have any bonuses to accept. That's under challenge. Prepare for your search for the final keeper. Woo! Resto momentum. Quidditch captain's robes, but no Quidditch. I still reckon they're planning to make a live service Quidditch game. That seems like extremely believable to me. A Quidditch DLC is possible, but I think we're more likely to get a Quidditch live service game. I just get that impression. Given how, like, how much money you could make out of a Quidditch live service game. Confringo produces fiery bolts! Bolts! Hey, Rushstar. Well, I was about to stop, but Rushstar's appeared, so I should play a few more minutes. I need to pick up all my potions and plants, and pick up more brew more potions. So, how do I get to the room of requirement now? Alohomora. Tempting. Secret rooms. Room of requirements at the top. Streamer makes Freudian slip, talks about his room of retirement. Cancelled immediately. Nice. 25 Estus flasks. That's pretty good. Oh, they're all better than what I had. Nice. Increased damage with Incendio. Increased Chinese chomping cabbages damage. Don't actually use them, to be fair. Even this, like, stat thing in the top right is, like, Destiny. This entire interface is Destiny. So it did get better. Yeah, the game got better. I'm enjoying it a lot more now. It just really opens up over time. As most games tend to. Cold-eyed dragon spectacles. Oi, what's going on here then? The most stylish of witches and wizards. Quite like that one a lot, though. Unlock, what was it? Oh! Oh, that's lovely. Is Bully worthwhile playing? Yes, 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 yes. Bully is great. I can thoroughly recommend Bully. Unlocked this broom, didn't I? Night dance. Wand handles. Ah. What a beautiful, beautiful wand. Very powerful indeed. Professor what? Ooh, the number of quests that are available now is just, like, phenomenal. I think what I really want to do is unlock Alohomora so I can actually open chests. Locate on map. So that's probably our nearest Flue Flames. I'll do this quest then, seeing as Rushstar turned up. I don't want to close when somebody has just showed up. So I'll do this quest and then I'll bounce. Because if I've got the unlocking spell, then I can go around off stream and collect tons of treasure. And by the next stream of this, I'll be like much richer and I'll have more stuff unlocked. So I'll have gone around opening all the chests. Well, all the level 1 chests anyway.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it
Everybody's
eventful.
talking about
I
it.
certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
How come your mouth doesn't move when you speak, young
visit to
lady?
Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
They couldn't do it in-engine. They had to use an
Now, if you
FMV.
wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village,
well, you can carry on walking, my dude. For +2,
fair number have been
so
strewn around
0.
Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Where's
See,
the question mark?
That day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea.
What's it doing down there? What a pain in the ass. Okay, which one do I need to set
Those
it to?
statues are demiguises.
5 and 1, 6. So 5.
Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest
Gotta set it to the
and use it
four-legged
against me.
thing.
I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible.
How the spell system works, it's very simple.
And reveal themselves as the statues
What
disappear.
part of the spell system are you struggling with? And I'll try to explain
Why
it.
me? Revelio.
The spells in this game are unlocked and then available from a menu. You set them to a shortcut button. And I've unlocked all 4 sets of shortcuts, so I can set a total of 16 shortcut spells. 4 each in 4 slots. Then to use them, it's as simple as holding RT, I don't know what it would be on PC, with a mouse and keyboard, and pressing the related spell button. And then if you want to manual aim a spell, you can go into like the aiming mode, and then you can more accurately cast any of the spells at a particular location. And then you've got spells that are automatically like activated at any time. Like you can press left on the D-pad, and that's Revelio, and that just marks all the nearby objects you can interact with. Such as this chest. That's basically how it works. There's various spells do different things, depending on the color of the spell icon. Depends on what it's typically used for. The light blue spells are more exploration-based, and then the other spells are more effective in combat.
Second, as
Or they have certain uses. The purple spells tend to move things around in the world, like drag things, bring things towards you, or push them away. And those can also be used in combat to bring people closer to you or push them away from you.
In fact,
and then you can combine skills. You can levitate someone into the air, then use the pushing skill to push them into a wall or a tree to deal extra damage.
I can go about my evening duties.
There's a lot of freedom in the spellcasting.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell.
Teach it to me.
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice
the switching between the spell wheels, so to speak, in combat is
curfew. Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age.
Kind of difficult to do when you're getting your ass handed to you by 7 different enemies at once.
Oh, everyone loved me for it.
But the way around that is to just customize the spells in the way that works best for you, which I haven't figured that out yet.
And the other in the
I've only been playing for 10 hours. I haven't figured out how I want my skills laid out yet. Ooh, Alohomora. Let's go. So on these screens, you just match the line with the analog stick, and then you press the buttons indicated. And that's how you learn a spell. Once you've learned a spell, you can use it anytime. So Alohomora isn't one that you equip from this screen. It's actually one of these spells that you can use at any time. So now I can unlock level 1 locks. Now, I haven't done this yet, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm in. I am so lost. Use the left stick and right stick to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears. Now what? Wow! That's confusing. And how many times do I have to do that? For every single locked door in the game? I'm gonna have to get good at that.
Alohomora.
Got it. Yeah, we're picking a lock with magic. And I think I've got it now. I think I understand it. Anyway, the game's saying put on a disillusionment charm here, so I probably should. Physics engine is so good in this. Level 2 lock, can't unlock that yet, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna want to be hidden from here on, because I'm in a... I'm in a place I shouldn't be. He's staring at that door.
Alohomora.
Not too bad, now I know what I'm doing. I mean, I'd probably be concerned if I was here keep an eye on something and... Fucking hell, outside noise is ridiculous. If I was keeping watch around here and then suddenly a door unlocked. Then again, it is a world of magic, isn't it? That might not be too weird. Pumpkin fizz. Make a bottle. What a weird room. Fizzing whizbees, they'll make you float. Oh, it's another one of these crappy puzzles. Spider is 9. 9 plus 5. I'll be right. 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, so that's a 0. Imagine trying to do this right now. It's a 0. It's the other one. Here. Dragon is 2. 3 and 2 is 5, so 5 plus 9 is 14.
If I catch a student caught you sneaking about,
what?
Didn't I?
Piss right off. You're asking me to do this while there is somebody, like, on my ass. Holy smokes, you're still going. Not for much longer if this quest continues to be fucking annoying. If I have to unlock each of the locked doors again, I'll be pissed. It remembered I unlocked them. Good. I know! Just because I failed it doesn't mean it's my fault! How about you stupid damn developers maybe, like, have a brain cell between you or something? That'd be great! Is it still the same answer? Yes. So it's 9. 9 is...
The faculty tower is off limits to students. Spying on professors, are we?
The faculty tower is off limits to students, so what the fuck are you, asshole? It's off limits to students. This quest isn't necessarily long. I think if you know what you're doing, and you're not going out of your way to get the clearly extra shit, spider. There is no spider amongst those, so maybe I fucked up. Let me work out the math again. Or maybe they changed the math this time. 3 and dragon. Dragon is 0, 1, 2, 2, 5. So it's got to be 9.
About, didn't I?
Suck my dick! I'll get it this time. Damn prefects, don't they ever sleep? With the teachers, yes. Triple-headed dragon. I mean, I've got it wrong. It defaulted to the wrong one. Yeah, so this was an optional one that I probably could have done at a time that isn't nighttime. And when I didn't have to deal with that NPC as well. Yeah, the game started putting that NPC on that side for me, if you noticed. The game started making the mission easier, because I failed it a few times. Don't think I didn't notice. I'm okay with that, though.
How are your students getting along this year?
Revelio.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of kidnappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes. It's still early. Perhaps they'll...
You say that every year, Matilda.
Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. We're going to teach you how to do this because you walked into a trigger that says to show you that message every time you're on this fucking staircase. Interesting, they're not here now. That's fascinating. I failed that checkpoint, so they made the mission easier. Works for me.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
God, look at the prefect's bathroom. Look at how fancy it is.
Wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins. Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
Hello, Amora.
I got that lockpicking down now. Why did the toilet start flushing? I don't know. Why did the toilet start flushing? No, it's not a riddle. Why did the toilet start flushing? I don't know. Why did the for fuck's sake.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venom.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Anyway, I had hired
Garlic Sensei.
Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
If there ever is one.
You know what? This mission is so annoying. I'm glad I did it now. And I'm not, like, coming back to the game to do this one. I'd rather deal with this bullshit now.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery.
Why don't you
But
just
that
get a
doesn't explain the
Ghostbuster
problem
in?
in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar.
Gentle
And I have
person
something to
and a
offer in
scholar.
exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only
What is this woke gibberish, am I right? Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm playing.
necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve
Revelio.
Well, wizards have always been ahead of the curve. I mean, Game Boy, they had that in the 1600s. God, 14. I put more hours into this than I realized. Just off stream, completing challenges. Getting unlocks. Right. Thank you very much for joining me. Still got a stream down for 8, but considering it's almost 6 now, that might not happen tonight. I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, I gotta go. Until next time, if we live that long, yada yada yada, blah blah blah.